Hello everyone, I'm Really Raven and today we are playing Wildmender. Now we've unlocked, as you can see on the right of the screen, the Flame Talisman upgrade, which means we can... Hang on, is there any nearby? That's a bit not as close as I would have liked, but is this way right? Yep. We can go cleanse that little well. Dirty Spring. Clean Spring. And a lot of stuff to pick up around here. Not quite an oasis, but it does look nice with all the plants around. Now last time we also had a dust storm pass through, and the dust storm ensured there's new things to find around stones and plants and stuff, which means we can get new pearls for more upgrades. What do we have in here? See, no pearls. I'm gonna need 14 pearls, I believe. Yep. Now, because I have been running around a lot gathering stuff, I'm not sure if it will be that interesting to watch me, go through the entire salt flats. So what I'm going to do is, starting here, I'm going to pause the recording, get as many pearls as I can, and then pick right back up. If something interesting happens in between, I'll, record that too, but until then, we're going to have a quick little time skip, shall we say. Look guys, I found a ghost. Let's unlock whatever he has to give. Let's see. If anything new. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, I haven't really found a lot of pearls yet, but I've been picking up a lot of other stuff. So I will continue looking for stings. I'll see you when I do that. I found another ghost. This one is a green one. So does that give us anything? No. That's what we just unlocked, isn't it? Yeah, oh well, we could do this. Well then, back to the search. Guys, look, I found the giant glow sticks we couldn't find before. So I guess I will be planting those later on. I did find some more pearls, but still not enough. Ooh, I might need to go dump my inventory out, but I'll do that off camera. See you guys later. I found another ghost, so hello there. That makes all 3 colors of ghosts we've found so far. Yeah, we have this whole row unlocked, so we can choose this. I guess I'm gonna go with this. I think we'll need it more. So yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. Then we can use 2 and 3 accessories. Right now we only have this one, which allows us to carry more. So if we can unlock those, that'll be great. Now I'm gonna go on a bit finding pearls. See you guys later. Maybe the real pearls were the ghosts we found along the way. Because damn, there are so many. I really would have thought we'd talk to them soon, because we have been in the salt flats before. Anyways, that's 3 survival, that's not enough for anything. Alright, onward. By the way guys, my editing program is, I don't pay for it, so it would lose quality. That's why you see the pause menu every time. I don't know if I said it before. Anyways, one more and we can unlock this. It's not bad. Hang on, is that a ghost glow? Alright, guess I'll keep recording while I go over there. Not a pearl. Bro is dead as standing in the ocean. Let's see what we can do about that. I should have included that. Anyways, we can include it now. And we're gonna run after those two. Alright. Oh, hello there, buddy. What's up? It's not enough for this or this, but we can get this. Alright, so 3 times 8. Well then, I shall continue my search, and you shall not wait for me. Wouldn't you know it, it's another ghost. Alright. I do believe there are all the ghosts in the salt flats. I think there's 2 of each. Unless I remember it wrong and there's 3. That's 6, alright. We're gonna be able to grab another trinket. That's neat. We don't have all that much left to go, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Guess who was wrong about the number of ghosts? And I do believe this means we can unlock something. Yep, indeed. We have 12, that's 4, that's 8, 6, and 6. These are things that can only be unlocked if you also have freed gods. And that's for animals, which is not as important, I think. Anyways, I'm almost done here, but I'll continue to do it off camera. Alright guys, I finished going through the salt flats and look what we have. I found like what, 23 pearls, which honestly is a disappointingly low amount. Now for see, all the upgrades here, we also need 30 of these, so that's what I'm gonna grab next. Make sure we have enough of them, and I will also do that off camera, because it's not all that interesting. But I will get back to you when I'm, either find something interesting or, I'm ready to do the upgrades. See you then. Okay, that was a little bit faster. See, 30 easily. And that was 14. Now this one I had it in my inventory when I started, so it might be that I did one that I shouldn't have. So we're going back here. And we put these in there. Now I do believe that is all we need here, aside from the life sparks and a ton of food. I already have 5, so yeah, we don't need this one. So let's pick all of this stuff up, since we're here anyway. In the tree we're going to need another acorn. These are oak trees. Let's see if they have any. Looks like they might. Yep. There we go. Heal the tree. Now we need 2 knotwood and another one of these, but we can't get another life spark out of you today. So, where are the other ones? This one over there. We're going to need 40 food for that though. What's in the ground here? It's a really big mushroom. So we are going to go grab some food. Yeah, I'll just take the whole stack, why not? It's close to here, so no need to travel elsewhere. In that direction. Hang on, are there acorns here? It's not an acorn. Yes, it's an acorn. There it is. Hello there, buddy. Alright, let's get one of these to begin with. Let me gotta deal with this because these are never selected on default for some reason. There we go. Quest completed. Right, we gotta grab 2 knotwood and we don't have enough essence. Let's see if we can find some essence over here. Now that's what I'm talking about. I did pass by here before to refill my water bottle. you know, off camera, so there was a whole bunch of stuff lying around here that I picked up. You are alive, huh? Didn't think you were. Really thought all the plants that weren't immediately on the edge were dead. Oh well. Almost went hidden under the little flower. Oh, big flower I should say. Well, that's 2 more acorns. Heal the tree. Okay. Once again we're short. Need to grab 3 to one of those. What was the 2? I forgot what it was that we needed. Granite. Alright. Now we need to find another one of those. This one over here, I believe that one was off the map, so we can't find it. Well, find it yes, but not get to it. There should be more around though. Let's see if there's any in that direction. Oh, there we go. Oh, why not pick up this copper barrel here? Hello, little one. All right. And we're going back home. Might have to, you know, start planning for where all this water is going to go. It's gonna naturally go down there. So let's help it along a little bit. Trying to see Now making sure my plants don't drown, because that's a thing that can happen. Alright. Let's put this up a little bit so it doesn't go this way. I'm not too immediately worried about further down. Now, let's grab some more essence. There should be some around here. There we go. Alright, because I was going through the salt flats and my water was going down so quickly, I had set it night to be longer again. That's why the night is passing so slowly compared to the day. And that's it. There were all the unique upgrades for this one, for healing the tree. And look at how beautiful it is. Look at that. Look at that. Unique tree. Now we just have wellstones, and we can make 14 of these, I do believe. Yep, 14 linked wellstones. For the other springs, that's only 8. How are we going to make them? It's 22. That number's too high. So, in other words, what we need is to unlock more of these things. Let's see. Verdant Still is complete. Root Still is, that's gonna be in the canyon. That's gonna be in the salt flats. That's here in the dunes complete. Here, that's in the mountains. Unixelis is also going to be in the canyon. Windborn, I actually ran into one of these while I was looking for pearls, and then I completed this. Yeah, so let's pick up some essence and then use the ghost portal or whatever that thing is called to find some stillis. There we go. By the way, I've got a little bit better internet, not enough to stream, but I'm no longer worried about making long episodes like I was before. It was on a bad day. That could take like 8 hours to upload, which is crazy for an hour for a video. It's no longer a problem. 2 and 3, and it only does that for ones we haven't found before, so where are they? I have too much stuff. I see one here and here. Where's the other one? Over there. Okay. So I'll fly like that. Then I can use that one to get back. And if I take an acorn with me, oh, I have one. Then I can simply unlock the gate when I come back. Let's drop some stuff off first though. Okay. Maybe some cakes. This is the wrong one. Cakes go in here. And that's fine. Oh, wait, not wood. There we go. Why am I going here? I need to fly. I can unlock that one too. More acorns. Let's just take them all. Face the right direction, yep, should be it. The umbrella is so we don't lower much. The gate is supposed to be here. Where? There it is. Okay. We will unlock this. I see it. The yellow beam. That's one runic still, eh? You know what? Why not? This is the Canyons edition, so this is the chisel. We can use a little power up for that. Hello, Arx. Gleb, god of construction, gave you a tool he hoped you would use to build gardens, walls, buildings, like the people he weeps for now. But I am sure you know what destruction it can bring as well. By destroying the rotted and decayed, you can make room for new opportunity. Gleb is held back by his grief over what was lost, but some memories must fade before we can build anew. These towers stain the land, defiling the peaceful structures that once stood here. Clear them. What they were matters not, only what they have turned into. The mages used to build great works. What they call construction now is but a monument to their own fear of change. Alright, hey, look at that. Is it marked on the map? It's not. I'm gonna mark it because I keep forgetting where these things are. We do an earthquake. Boom. And that's how we destroy these. You can also use it to destroy these things, but there's a plant on it, so I'm not gonna do that. gone just like that. Now the very land is forced to accept change. And in it makes a change for the better. In this world there is so much fear around returning to the cycle. But it is as fearing the tide, the wind, or the future. It will return, in a way different than before, but just as true to itself as it was before. Oh, you're done with the lecture? Okay. Now, in my personal opinion, the 2 check marks I have unlocked on this quest are the most useful ones. I don't really use the time needle at all. Maybe like if I'm waiting for a plant to grow up that I need for something, but... And the shining feathers and the salt flats, I don't use those at all. It's like another weapon you can use in combat, I guess, but pretty useless, at least to me. Anyways, that quest takes up way too much space, so that's better. There. Let's walk past this little cliff. No, I can destroy all of these now. Come on then, try me. Let's pick this up. It does look a lot cleaner now, doesn't it? And we ain't even done yet. And also these streets, I couldn't do this in the one before, but what do you mean? I really thought I would do it. Is my damage output not high enough? Let's see. Actually, I might turn this back now that I'm here anyway. Nope, damage deals maxed out. Guess I remembered it wrong, that it was possible. Or maybe through one of the upgrades from the Stelis or plant stuff that gives us more power. That might be it. That might be what did it. Let's see. Essence, mana, spell damage. Might be. Well, that's already done, so probably not that. It's poison damage taken. Nope, nope, nope. Spell cost, that's useful, but it's also not it. Not it, not it. Nope. This might be it. Yeah, so we have some damage. Serious, another one. Just how many of these things are there? We have this one marked. However, we do not have one of these next to it. Whoops. Alright. Now back on track. It's up there. Good thing that for the stillest time of day doesn't matter. There we go. That's 2 out of 3. Let's mark this so we can find it when we're looking for them. And now over there. Let's see if we can land on this thingy. I mean, game-wise, I understand why these plants are up here, but can you imagine coming across something like this in real life? Just an isolated high cliff with such a bunch of plants on them, a tree even. Alright. Let's mark that. And the reason I didn't do this around the altar is because I just didn't really care at the time. Besides, it's around Arx's temple. I remember that it's there. Okay, that was that. Wrong one. Need another runic. Oh well. I'm sure the king will remember how many I still need to go. Chest. I wonder what's inside. Oh, a scroll. What does that do? Nope, not enough for anything. And we are back to the base. Nothing for him there. Here. What's this one called? Oracle Fig. We have that. We're not gonna have that because it's gonna need proper ground to stand in. So let's drop that in here. Okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? Alright. More stillies. When I run out of new ones to find, there won't be any new ones to unlock. Let's see. And over here. Over here, and where's the other one? Over there somewhere. There. Okay, these are all quite far apart. Let's travel there and then unlock that. Does it look like it was inside a rock? Yep, it does. Okay. Anyways. This is such a nice and quick way to travel. I can unlock both. Right, where is it? There, right in front of me. Alright, 3 out of 3. Would be nice if we unlocked that, but let's try from here, it's higher up. There it is. And that's 2 out of 3. There's gonna be another. And nearest one's there. Right. That one. Not that one. I thought it looks a bit far. Oh. Let's make sure this one's marked too. Makes it easier to find them later on. Because we are going to do another ghost episode, I believe. Unlocking all of the power-ups. That, or that. We really need to unlock more. I'm gonna go there. Oops. There we go. there. Can I see it from here? Is it that one? Might be. Yeah, it's that one. Unlock all of the gates. Then we go back up. Over there. We probably already did this, but just in case he's... Yeah, peaks. We already had all of them, didn't we? Yeah. Oh well, no harm done. And the next gate's right at the stair. Good to know. Let's recover a little bit. Right there. I thought we already found all the peaks there is. But it's on the default map too that there are 4 and you only need to look at 3. Anyways. Let's see, how many more do we need to find? 1. Just the 1. Okay. And since it's nighttime now, why not look for a ghost too? I guess those might be the last ghosts, since we do have the entire map. I thought we had the entire map, oh well. Let's go to them first. I'm not sure how fast the night is going to pass. Of course, the purple one is going to be all the way on top of a thing. It's where they hide in the canyons, on top of dark cliffs. Come on, man. Quit being weird about your flight. There we go. Greetings. thought I had seen all of the canyons. I must be remembering a different game I played. I mean, I did have like 600 hours in this game before I even started recording. There we go. All marked for clearance. Hello, how have you been? Okay. Well. I'm gonna take a quick peek over there to see if there's any gates to unlock. I guess I could just mark these. Oops. Mark our little wells. No gates on it though. Alright, that's enough playing around. Let's find that gate. More of them. Jesus. I should make the bracelet allows me to slide up joints instead of just down them. Yeah, it's gonna be in that building. Oh, don't mind if I do. Let's grab the chest first. Yay, a key. And now we go back home. Yep, now these are all that's left. So we've seen all the loose ghosts, all the still is. This is just the... But yeah. Nothing for here. Alright, we did pick up one of these. Wait. Let's at least put them in the same spot. As you can See, these are the easiest to find, even though I don't know if we actually need them more than the others. So yeah, that's that. Have you been watered? You have now. Well then, I do believe it is time to refocus on the dunes. 4 of them. Let's unlock these. Yeah. Up here. There we go. What's in here? Almost nothing. Okay. Next gate is over there. Oh, we've seen that one. Just gotta make sure I don't use the blue acorns. I always wanna use the rare ones. Okay. Is there another one over there? The edge? Nope. Doesn't look like it yet. We're gonna unlock those two. After I drop off the blue ones, so we don't use them on accident. Okay, we only have 8 total. It's not a lot. Hang on. Let me eat something. Actually, this one might be the closest. Sure, we'll take the way up. A bit slower than just straight up flying up. But we get a high vantage point. Look at the tree. Magnificent. You know how these things grow here. And what is this? Not concrete, mosaic, stone. Oh, I'm faced the correct direction even. How neat. Yep, it's in that building. There we go. And over there. better. And now morning has officially come. There we go. We're out of acorns. Oh, I actually need 3 acorns. Hang on. Where is the quest? Where is the quest? This one. Is this one marked on the map? I don't think it is. Alright. Acorns. If we could have 3, that would be perfect. What's down here? No! Good thing I can fly. Let this be an acorn? Yep. It's probably not. Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's any more up here. Might be some down here though. Yep. Can we get one more? Let's take care of this. Ideally the roots are a bit buried because we can get stuck on them and that's annoying. Which obviously doesn't happen when they're buried. Damn it. Maybe one of the ones we planted will have... No wait, we didn't plant regular trees, did we? So many of them. Jesus. I am going to turn those things off because I don't know, might be affecting my frame rate. I don't know. There's too many of them regardless. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at that. Do you have any droppings? That one we just picked one up, but aren't there usually more than one? These aren't grown yet. Found a lot of things, none were what we were looking for. Just one more. Let's drop all the flowers at least. We don't need this. Or this, or this, or honestly this. Maybe this tree. Yes, there we go. There we go. Straight back to the Oasis. The thing with the spirit darters is the wild ones you can only see at night. But once you've brought them somewhere, look at that. You can see them. It's one. There's two. There's a third one. I had three, right? Yeah. It's behind the tree. There we go. Three. Now we gotta go to Nina. Hello, ma'am. I found these. Thank you, these are beautiful. My hope for the future grows thanks to your help. What I do next, however, will take a long time, at least days, possibly weeks. I do not mean to be rude, but please do not wait for me. I will call for you when I am ready. I know you still have much to tend to and discover in the meantime. Alright. That will indeed take a little bit. But that's fine. In the meantime we can focus on our springs, because we have unlocked two of them. Yeah, we gotta do more. Let's see if we can unlock all of them. Oh, let's start with the closest one. Maybe I shouldn't have traveled, I'd have more essence then. Anyways. Unblock. Next one's over there. Oh well, let's just fly anyway. I see fly and I may teleport, whatever. It's on the map, just covered by other stuff. Alright, that's a bit more. It's broken grave, okay. Down there. This one doesn't even have a basket. We need to change that. Oops. Alright. There's not a lot of plants around here, but we can do this. sure I have enough stone. There's nothing in here. At least it had a basket. And it's looking better. There's one down here. Are they all of them? Yeah, this one would be the last one in the dunes. So let's unlock this gate. Oops, I meant to go up. And then I didn't do the right button. Up. There we go. And there we go. There's water all over the dunes. That's 1, 2, 3. No, that's not a regular acorn. That's also an ancient one. Oh well, guess we'll open this. Hang on, how much did we need? Another one of these. Oh well. Probably won't grab that right now. Do we have enough to unlock it? We do. It's gonna be this one. Let's see if there's a normal one around. There it is. Oh wait. Okay, just making sure it wasn't a giant one or a, you know, that looks similar enough. There we go. 1 and 2. Right. We should be able to get a lot of essence out of this. This burrowing root beard fungus is giving me stone. And more seeds already. Seems like there's always something around here ready. Wait, no flowers? Alright. Yeah, nothing we don't in there either. Oh. Not enough for that. We'll have that at the base. The skate up, sand dunes, yes. I would like that very much. Now this a equip second slot. There we go. Now I can skate upwards. If I eat something. All filled up. Nothing in here. That goes there, that also goes in there. This one too. And this one also. Hang on, what in the lack of organization? There. That's looking a little better. Hang on. I was keeping them for food, but if there's a stack, there's a stack. How are you out of water again? You thirsty little bitch. Okay. All the way up. Okay, so 4 of each. There we go. That gives us a wider area to dig on. Yeah. Hang on, how long have I been recording anyway? Due to all of the time, yeah, an hour and 20 minutes. I think that's enough for an episode. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.